Okay, we've got a party going on in the kitchen today.
I don't even know where to stand.
What
it's
is
so crowded.
going
Maybe
on?
let me go over here. Okay, and look at, they're just hard at work. Starting to smell very good. We're in the kitchen with Gabriele Pianezze and Thomas Parker. He is chefs at co-owners at Salvatore's Pizzeria. Actually, Thomas isn't on camera. These are our two chefs, and this is Gabriele. They're from Salvatore's Italian Ristorante in Virginia Beach. And what are we cooking up? What do we got cooking?
Today we have a risotto alla pescatore. It's saffron risotto with shrimp, clams, mushrooms, calamari, and crab legs.
All right, well, it looks like we're already cooking. We're definitely, let me get in here. We're already cooking. We're going to keep trying to cook a little bit more, so you want to stick around for all this goodness. We're back now in the kitchen with Thomas Parker. He's one of the chefs, he's one of the co-owners of Salvatore's Pizzeria and Italian Ristorante in Virginia Beach. And today, they're making a couple of their Italian favorites. We're going to be making, I don't know how to say that,
Tortellacci.
Yeah, we'll be doing that a little bit later, but right now we're working on a risotto
alla pescatore.
Alla pescatore. You know, you got to know your Italian for this stuff. So this risotto, is it one of your popular items there at the restaurant?
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff with seafood. I mean, we're in Virginia Beach, so obviously there's a lot of fresh seafood available. So we source this fresh seafood and we cook a lot of dishes with seafood.
Okay, so you chose to do that one today, and you've already got a bunch of stuff cooking. Yes. Over here is what the finished product will look like, but they're going to show us how it's done. So what do you need to make this risotto?
Olive oil, fresh garlic, you know, real simple ingredients. It's
so they're going to saute it with, what is this, calamari?
Yeah, this is the calamari. We're going to put some scallops in there, some shrimp.
You're saying fresh ingredients. Where do you get these ingredients from?
Local seafood markets. We like to source as much stuff from the local economy as possible.
So we're adding some shrimp.
Scallops.
Scallops.
Clams. The clams come right out of the bay.
Okay. So see that big clove of garlic in there.
Yes, I'm literally going to take it off.
Yeah, we do that so that way if you don't like to actually eat garlic, you just get the garlic infused oil.
Oh, that's nice because sometimes when it's all chopped up and you just can't get away from the garlic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what a very flavorful Italian favorite.
Yeah, it's a pretty classic. I mean, obviously, you know, Italy's from Mediterranean. There's a lot of seafood there. They like to use a lot of seafood dishes. It's a staple. I mean, seafood's a staple for the Italian culture.
And what's the trick to a good risotto? Because I know when it comes to making the rice part of it,
right?
It's like a slow process.
Yeah, it takes time. You can't rush rice. I mean, you have to cook it properly and make sure it has enough liquid so it doesn't turn out dry or it doesn't end up like crunchy.
Okay, and now he's adding some tomato.
Yes, fresh tomatoes. It gives it, you know, gives it a nice flavor and also color. You know, important with cooking is to have good presentation. You know, you don't want to just have, it's got to taste good, it's got to look good, it's got to smell good all the way through.
Right, and he's sauteing this all together.
Yes,
So
cook it all together.
Cook. Okay, and so the other component is the risotto, which you already have done here.
Right.
What type of risotto is this?
This is a saffron risotto. We started with the basic rice, the Italian rice that we use, and we cooked it with some saffron seasoning. It gives it a nice yellow color, but more than that, I mean, saffron is a very flavorful spices.
So this is just one of the many great dishes that you
offer
there at the
we do
restaurant.
specials every night. We usually have about 3 of the chef specials daily that we cook, and it changes every day. I mean, we'll do lamb chop or we'll do veal pork. I mean, we do everything. Fish. We do.
Are you open for lunch and dinner?
Yes, lunch and dinner. We have a basic Italian menu, but you know what people really come for are the specials. I have tables that don't even order. They just say make something.
Oh, really? So they trust you like that?
They give us the menu back and say, just make something.
Now, do you have any particular favorites of your own?
You know, one of my favorites is probably going to be the Tortellacci. And I like it because it's got, you know, veal and beef stuffed in the pasta. It's a cream sauce. I like cream sauces, you know, with a little hint of the cognac sauce. It's really good.
Right.
I mean, I like all
when
dishes,
we're talking
really.
Italian food, there's always a lot of debate, like how authentic is it? So when we're talking about Salvatore, how authentic are you guys?
These guys are all from Italy. I mean, the owner's from Milan. I'm from America, but I trained under several Italian chefs, so I learned pretty quickly. I learned the business, and you know, it takes a lot of passion, a lot of you know, authentic comes from that passion. I mean, you have to desire to cook, or it won't taste good.
Right.
I mean,
so you oversee the menu. That's your.
Pretty much, I'm logistics and
Why aren't
coordination.
you cooking for us today?
I could cook. I mean, it's, you know, I've had my share. I've been cooking for 15 years, so I've had my share of cooking. That's it gives these. You know, we build a solid team. That's what's important about Salvatore's. If the owners are there, me and my partner, we're there a lot. But if we're not, you can be confident that these cooks they're equal to us.
Right.
You know, they're going to prepare the same dish. the same amount of care into the dish so that it comes out tasting the right way.
Okay.
So that's why we brought them to show that we have a good team, solid team.
All right. Okay, so let's get back to our risotto dish. So he's letting the ingredients simmer.
Yes.
And then we've got the rice.
The rice ready to go.
Oh my goodness, what kind of flavors is this going to pick up when you taste it?
Obviously the seafood adds a lot of, a little bit of salt flavor. You got the tomatoes, which, even just salt on tomatoes is pretty good. So that, we use white wine. We saute it with the white wine. The saffron really adds just a dynamic. If you just do plain rice, it would be all right, but the saffron it gives it that extra taste of love. It's like, what is that flavor?
And then we have these steamed crab legs.
Yes,
oh my goodness, look at those.
Yeah,
those are also local and fresh.
Yes, ma'am.
They look super yummy. I can't wait to dig in.
Well, these aren't local.
Oh, those aren't
they don't have snow crab legs around
All right.
here.
Okay, those look great.
They're fresh.
Next time, what are we making next time?
The tortellacci. Yes,
okay, so you're going to want to stick around for that. We're going to finish this up what's on the stove, and then we're going to get ready for the next dish in just a little bit. We're back now in a very busy kitchen with Gabriele Pianezze, and he's one of the chefs and co-owners at Salvatore's Italian Ristorante. That's in Virginia Beach. And last time, when we had Thomas in here and your other chef, we were working on the Risotto Pescatore. So that's done. What are we going to do this time around? What are we making?
We're going to make a tortellacci with a stuffed veal tortellacci, and in a cognac creamy sauce with portobello, mushroom, and peas.
Okay, so we've got the portobellos cooking. And
yes, now we're going to have
you
some
didn't tell me there
cognac.
was going to be fire. My goodness. You got to back up. Okay, so what is it, tortellacci?
Tortellacci is like it's a big homemade. We make it at a restaurant. It's like homemade the tortellini, but they're bigger tortellini. So
okay, so it's a bigger tortellini. Speak to me. I can understand that bigger tortellini.
Yes.
And then it's like a cream sauce.
Yes, it's a cognac cream sauce with some peas and portobello mushroom. Now we are reduce it in a really creamy, make it as creamy as possible.
And so this is one of your favorites on the menu there?
This is one of the most popular, and yes.
What do you think makes this one so popular? Why do people love it?
The cream. The cream is it's very particular. It's good. It's
very
nice.
particular.
Yes, yes.
So what is he going to do now? He's going to let it
then,
thicken?
And then as, all the prosciutto, the fresh prosciutto around, and, the dishes, the saltiness of the prosciutto with the kind of the sweetness of the cream sauce that makes this dish.
And let's go back to the big tortellini. What's it stuffed with?
We're stuffed with veal.
Just veal,
Yeah,
okay.
veal. Yes.
And so we have that
And
in the
here,
boiling water
yes.
over here.
Right now, yes.
All right,
It's
and
put it
so,
in.
you're kind of like the face over there at Salvatore's. Everybody knows Gabriele's face. So, if someone's coming in there, if they haven't been there yet, what can they expect? What's the ambiance like? Can you explain that?
It's a very friendly and familiar, environment, and we take care of the our customer like 100%, and we wanna make them happy and enjoy their night or their dinner, lunch, or whatever. So no matter what, if they get a slice of pizza or they get, a veal chop or a rack of lamb, the treatment is going to be the same.
And so it sounds like you have the whole variety of all these Italian favorites on the menu.
Yes.
So what do you have? You have everything from pizzas to
we got
pasta?
pizza, pasta, everything. Sandwiches, salads, all kinds of, we make daily specials every day, even
Daily
different,
specials?
different. And all our food is homemade. I mean, we make our manicotti, we make our tortellini, we make our meatballs, sausage, the lasagnas. We make our own fresh mozzarella.
Why do you have your arms crossed? You're like the boss over here looking over what he's doing.
In the kitchen, I'm like that all the time.
He's very serious. Okay, is he doing
I
it
am
right? Because it looks
serious.
like the presentation is such a big part
the
of
presentation,
what you do.
yes,
And why
right.
is presentation so important?
Because if the dish looks good, it's a first step. You will like the dish. The dish has to look good.
So whether we come for lunch or dinner, you
It's
always
gonna-
make
oh,
it pretty.
Yes. Oh yes, yes.
And so he wrapped. So let's see, what did he do so far?
He wrapped with the prosciutto and he put the tortellini in the middle, and now he's gonna cover it with all, the cognac, peas, and portobello mushroom sauce.
What kind of flavors are you going to get in this dish?
The cognac, a little bit of cognac, and you're gonna, taste the portobello mushroom in the cream sauce, and the sweetness of the cream is kind of sweet, and then the saltiness of the prosciutto.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Now, this is your first time coming on to the Hampton Roads show.
Yes.
Yeah, and so how did you pick these two dishes? You did the risotto pescatore, and then you did the, say this again,
Tortellacci.
tortellacci.
Yes.
Why did you select
So your
those
Italian
two?
is getting
No,
better.
I mean, I'm practicing. As long as you've been here standing next to me, I think it's kind of like improving my Italian.
Yes,
But why did you pick these two? They're your two favorites?
Yeah, they are the two favorites. Yes, and then they're the two most popular, I think. Yeah. The Italians, then they come over here. There are many Italian people come over here, and they love our risotto al pescatore.
And you guys are authentic because you're Italian, he's Italian.
5 people out of 6 they're Italian in the kitchen. So yes, yeah, we are pretty authentic.
Okay,
yes.
very
Yes,
good,
yes,
very good.
yes.
You're open for lunch, for dinner. These
Yes.
two are on the menu year round. They're not part of the specials.
No, yeah, I mean, so you can. I mean, in our restaurant, you can come and ask anything you want, and we'll make it from scratch. So,
And anything
yes.
you want, okay.
Anything.
And you guys are family friendly?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
bring everybody from the Bambino. So I
From
say that
everybody,
right?
yes, exactly. From the bambino to the big ones.
Okay, sounds good. And would you look at that? It looks amazing. Salvatore's Pizzeria and Italian Ristorante, 4876 Princess Anne Road. That's in Virginia Beach. You can call them 497-7500. Also go to salvatorespizza.info. Do you need a reservation?
Yes, you need a reservation, especially in the weekends. You need a reservation.
Okay, so make
yes,
sure you
yes,
call ahead.
Yes.
Look for this guy. He's the face. Thanks for being here.